Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Monday, September 23rd. Now if you haven't looked at these videos before, you're looking at a daily chart in a candle format on a variety of different markets. And what you'll see here are red and green lines. The green line means that's a buy level, red line means it's a sell level. A dashed line means it's something that occurred earlier in the week. And if you want to see the past action of these red and green lines, you can go back 10 years at dangramza.com and you would see how these movement of these lines evolved as the price movement occurred. Now here, this would be a buy level, that would be a sell level. Dollar difference there in that market, to give you a feel for that if you're not familiar with it, is $11,280 a contract. Now I also want to point out, if you were a seller here at that level, it didn't go very far to the downside before it popped right back up. So that trade would have been underwater at the close of that day. Right now, what are we looking for? Well, I was looking for a stronger close on Friday, as we talked about in the advanced video, because it shows us a level of commitment. We're not seeing that in this market. It implies an inside day. It's also what I call a false sense of security. So be careful if you're on the long side for that market. Well, let's go back here to the Russell. The Russell traded below its sell level on Friday. Now, not by much, just a little bit. And on the short side, that would be a little bit underwater on the close. Dollar difference between the buy and sell level in that market is $6,650 a contract. And be careful here again, if you're on the short side, this really does not imply a strong follow through to the downside on Monday, but rather a sideways move. And the euro and the currencies, what we see here is that the euro got stronger, dollar got weaker. Difference between the buy and sell level here in that market is $1,100 a contract. Look for a sideways move on Monday. And in the Swissy, dollar difference between the buy and sell level in that market is $1,525 a contract. Again, that's a neutral zone trade. It wants to go higher, but are the buyers here? Japanese yen's in the same boat. The difference between the buy and sell level in that market, to provide you that reference, that's $3,512.50. The difference between the sell level and that buy level is make sure you give you the right one. That's $550 a contract. And if you were a buyer here, it failed as this market broke to the downside. So what are we looking for here? I'm looking for an inside day on Monday. The Aussie dollar also implies it may be slowing down. British pound's in the same boat. Canadian dollar traded below its sell level there on Friday, but it bounced up. That's a market that would be underwater. $100 would be the dollar value between that buy level and sell level. Bitcoin, difference between the buy and sell level in that market, again, just to provide you with the reference, is $5,950 a contract. This is a market that wants to go higher, but we just don't see the level of commitment to make that happen. In the 10-year notes, in the interest rate markets, difference between the sell and buy level in that market for the 10-year notes is $250 a contract. The 30-year bonds are also weakening a bit, which means the expectation is that yields would get stronger. In gold, Difference between the buy and sell level there, $3,200 a contract. Be careful here of an equal and opposite. It's what we talked about in the foundation course. This has got the right environment, but there's a lot of high expectations for the gold market. Silver not as strong. Be careful here. It may be losing momentum. Dollar difference between the buy and sell level there is $900 a contract. If we look at copper, difference between the buy and sell level there, $2,000 a contract. I'm still a little skittish about follow through to the upside in that market. Sideways movement is expected. Crude oil buy to sell level there in that market, $1,880 a contract. I'm looking for a sideways move in that market as well. And nat gas. Buyers are here, but can they follow through? Buy to sell level there in that market, $600 a contract. Now let's take a look at the grains. Beans, look for a sideways move in that market. Corn, the difference here between the buy and sell level there, again, just to provide you with the references, $150 a contract. And in wheat, buy to sell level in that market was $2,550 a contract. Difference between that sell to this buy level, when above it just by a tick or so, that's $250 a contract, and I'm looking for an inside day on Monday. Well, those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for joining me. Look forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.